Yeah, it's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys. Man, today we're gonna be talking about this guy, man. You guys seen the titles? I mean, I'm gonna talk about the other Gohan as well, but you see the titles, basically, it's gonna be something talking about Gohan. This is Gohan's World or something like that, and not really the fact that he's like the best unit in the game. But they made this guy really good. They made him really good at like LF unit. They made him really good, and like all the units they released in 2021, all the LF units, they've been good. But it's like you kind of needed this. You really saw you really saw how good it really was at 6 stars. But this is the first unit out of the 2021 LFs where at 2 stars he could put in the work. Like I've been seeing so many gameplay. I pulled him too. I've been playing around, and like this guy can take on. He can take on 14 stars, Zenkai 17s at 2 stars, 3 stars, bro. Like if you said, like, for example, Karate Zamasu, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Kid Buu, Future Gohan, like they could, what I'm saying, they could hold their own. But this guy can, like, he can really handle, like, he's not really, he could just do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy could just go ahead and do it. Like, I've seen so many people just, going to work with this guy, and the whole revival mechanic is really good on him because he could put up the damage even before he pre-transforms. Like, Revival Cell, he has a revival mechanic, but, it's at a certain point where his damage does pretty decent, right? But his damage doesn't ramp up like this Gohan does. And then the Revival Super Saiyan Blue Goku, he's more of a defensive unit. So his pre-transform attacks aren't really insane as well. And he really relies a lot on Vados to get those damage buffs. While this guy doesn't really need to rely on anybody. And he can just, just rack up in terms of damage, bro. Pre-transform, and once he transforms, the damage is even more deadly. So I don't know. They made him really good, bro. And it kind of sucks when you think about the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Corrupted Zamasu. Pretty much was supposed to be, like the face of the anniversary. It was supposed to be about them. But this guy, as soon as this guy came out, everybody kind of forgot about Gogeta and Zamasu. It actually kind of just sucks for the GT people, bro. Because, like, all year long we've been saying, GT buff, GT buff, GT buff, man. This should be all about GT. They listened to us. They Zenkai'd them. They started to work on them. They really Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That banner, this anniversary was supposed to be for GT. It was supposed to be the love of GT, but it was like, they kind of just, let's just buff GT and let's get them out the way, and then we're just gonna focus on, the team, the units that we really want to focus on. That's how I felt like they kind of was forced to make GT really good because people wanted them, bro. Not because they actually wanted that team to really be viable. It was like once they did their Zenkais on them, dropped the LF Gogeta, they just said, all right, forget them. Like we're done with them. Let's focus on the units that we're actually going to really, make money from, and we're actually going to make them a lot better than the Gogeta. It's kind of sad when you think about it, but yeah, bro, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, this guy is so good at 2 to 3 stars, and I made a community post, and I was like, all right, man, what do you guys, how do you guys feel about this purple LF? And I made a thing. I said top 5. I said, S tier. I said good, and I said trash. And I think it was like 74% people are saying he's a top 5 unit. You know what I'm saying? Like a top 5 unit. They basically saying that he's up there with 18, Super Saiyan 3, LF Red Gohan. And I don't know who you put as a 5th unit, but they're saying he's a top 5 unit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro, because I was talking about this in the last one of my previous discussions when I was talking about the anniversary units, right? Remember I was talking about the 3rd anniversary units? I said how they're the worst batch of anniversary units because it's just the impact they had on the game. Like, you didn't have to spend no CC on them, and you was perfectly fine. You didn't, what I'm saying? Like, with this, with this banner, it's kind of different. Like, of course, you don't need to summon on this banner, and you can still be fine, but if you did summon on this banner, you really see a big change, bro. Like, I've been seeing, I've just been seeing a lot more people rocking the hybrids team. Like as soon as this banner released and they pulled this, man, everybody's been rocking hybrids, bro. And that I didn't get that feeling with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Zamasu when they released. Yeah, I kind of seen a lot more people running that team, but I don't know, it wasn't a drastic change, bro, like how it was in the past 2 anniversaries. Because like when VV came out, everybody was rocking Future, everybody was rocking God Key, everybody was rocking fusions, right? First anniversary when Super Vegito came out, everybody was rocking fusions. It kind of gave me that vibe where as soon as people pulled this man, everybody was rocking hybrids. It was kind of that, but you know, people could still rock the team that they was rocking before and be perfectly fine. But I just been seeing more people rocking hybrids than before compared to when if they pull Zamasu, God Key or Future. Like I didn't really see a drastic change in people rocking, you know, the same team as each other compared to this guy being released. And you know, I think that one of the biggest things what makes this Gohan just super valuable is that he has this unit. He has this red Gohan as someone that can counter his yellows, bro. And when you think about it, this Gohan, his value actually risen because of this purple Super Saiyan. Like, because this guy's a revival mechanic. He finally had a really strong purple unit to kind of counter the yellow units, because there really wasn't no crazy purple units in terms of the hybrids team. Like, you know, like there really wasn't no, like, you know, really strong purple unit. So the fact that now they have a really good purple unit for hybrids, this Gohan, this red Gohan, like, you know, his value has risen, which is actually insane. I feel like, you know, them adding, you know, this green Trunks as well, and then, you know, you just have a fleshed out hybrids team, because that's what LF Gohan's main team was, and they have been kind of neglecting. They have been neglecting the future team, the hybrid teams for so long, and now you have a full color wheel. I think now, he's, you know, sealed as the best unit in the game, because I think that's the only reason why 18 was, you know, people were arguing 18 was because 18 had a better team than him. But now his team is good now. His team is up there with the Androids team. I feel like now the red Gohan is the best unit in the game, like without a doubt. Like, you know, case closed type. But yeah, like these, I don't know, man. In fact, like every time they release a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, it's always a meta shift, man. And you definitely are seeing a meta shift now. You're definitely seeing a lot more people rocking hybrids, and it's to the point where hybrids are. I would say hybrids is the top 3 unit in the game. I would say it'll be like Saiyans, them. Now this is not in no order, just saying the top 3. I would say Saiyans, them. People are saying Regen is top 3. I think Androids is up there. I think Androids is top 3. I think it's Saiyans. Yeah, I think it's Saiyans, Androids, and hybrids in my opinion. No particular order, but that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like these 3rd anniversary units should be shipped in the meta, bro, because it's the hypest, you know, celebration that the game gets every year, right? So they made this Gohan justice compared to Corrupted Zamasu and Gogeta. It's actually kind of sad, because, bro, if I would have knew that they was gonna drop this Gohan, I wouldn't have used 66 KCC on Zamasu. I would have spent it all on this banner, because these units are way better than part 1 of the anniversary. These part 2 anniversary units are way better. Like, it is not even close how good they are. So that's just kind of my take. Just kind of me just rambling on, man. Just another good Gohan in the game. You know, people are saying he's top 5. Like, people are saying the top 5. Like the people, like, just, you know, the regular watchers that have been watching, you know, Garesh's, Ryuda's Minds, Dugos, everybody showcases. And people are saying, like, yeah, this guy's top 5. Like, and like, you know, at 2 stars. Like, just imagine you have him at 14 stars. Just imagine the damage he's gonna do, bro. Like, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. And it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks for Zamasu and Gogeta, because they just got overshadowed immediately. Like, as soon as he dropped, overshadowed. Like, people don't even care about Gogeta and Zamasu no more, unless they, you know, fit your main team. Like, Zamasu has value because he's the best red Gaki unit, right? But just imagine there was another solid, another solid, you know, red Gaki unit. Zamasu would have got the same treatment as Gogeta, bro. That's the only reason why Zamasu is really, you can deem it as a viable unit, is because he's really the most viable red Gaki unit. If they had another solid red Gaki unit, like, people wouldn't really be caring about chasing after Zamasu, bro. So, like I said, man, this guy, this purple Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is really good, and he's not oppressive, right? But he's still really good, bro. Then you have the best unit in the game to counter him. This team setup is really amazing, especially when you rock especially this team, these 3 in general. And it's a really great setup, bro. These 3 right here, man, amazing, bro. Just revival mechanic, endurance, and then once you go through those 2 units, you still got to deal with this red Gohan that can just, you know, be the last man standing, but can still turn the tables around. So this team is it's hard to deal with, bro. It definitely is, and it's hard for you to rise the rush when you have a revival mechanic in the future, and like the fact that I don't know, man. The fact that this revival Gohan can put up the damage pre-transform is the biggest takeaway compared to Revival Cell and Super Saiyan Blue Goku, because he doesn't need to be transformed for him to do crazy damage. He can still be perfectly fine at Super Saiyan 1, and then once he goes Super Saiyan 2, it's just even more deadly. So that's my take, man. Gohan, this is Gohan's World, man. These three in general is a really amazing setup. They're not, like I said, they're not like they're oppressive, but man, like every time they release a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or any Gohans, man, they're all just really, really good. So let me know in the comments down below, just how you think about the Gohan team. Do you like just how you think about this purple Gohan and how good he is and all that stuff? And that's it with this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and McGruff, man. And I'm out. Peace.